Hi everyone, it's Pavel Markin, Shabbat Shalom Talks. Today we have a very interesting guest. His also name is Pavel. He made Aliyah from Moscow, and he's the founder of amazing web resource that is called olehadash.com. And I will ask Pavel a few questions about his Aliyah and his motivation to make this amazing resource. Pavel, stage is yours. Please welcome.
Hi everyone. I made Aliyah in 2013 from Russia, actually not from Moscow, but from small town near Moscow. I think it's not so interesting to tell about my previous life in Russia because I just graduated school and then university, and straight after that, I flew to Israel. In Israel, I studied on Masa program. I studied information security and networking. And after that, I passed internship in one startup and got a job offer. So after that, I was fired from this startup, and after seeking a new job, found one, and I have been working there for already 5 years. That's it pretty much. My full-time job is a programmist, and yes, my second main activity is development of my project for Olim Hadashim.
What was your motivation to start this project?
Before flying to Israel, I understood that I'm not so good as a programmer. I mean, I am good, but I don't like to do it as a hobby because it's only, for me, it's only a job. And as a hobby, I understood that I like to write. And since I'm a pragmatic person, I decided not to write things only for myself and things which will be useless for everyone. I started writing articles about my repatriation, about my Aliyah. These articles basically are guides and tutorials, because when I began making my project, there were only 1 or 2 websites of the same topic, and on Russian exactly. And both of them were almost dead. And other projects were focused basically on emotional side of immigration to Israel, on constant comparison between how it was in Russia and how it is in Israel. And for me, it's kind of interesting but useless. So my point and my decision was to make complete guides how you can achieve your goal, achieve your how you can close your question with the limited number of steps. So that was my motivation.
Very nice. Well, I want to say thank you very much for olehadash.com. I met Aliyah just 2 years ago, and I think for the first half year I used olehadash.com like daily, because it's like a very cool instruction for every olehadash from all over the world. It's not a problem that it's only in Russian, because you can Google translate it to any language and to make your very easy and comfortable Aliyah with your instructions. So again, thank you very much. So I have
nice to hear.
I have a couple of more questions about Israel. You're here for 7 years already. You know something. So please tell me, what do you like about Israel, and what do you think need to be changed?
Well, I think the first thing that I love here is kind of a level of personal security, because I came from town where in my childhood, where when I was a pupil in the school, it was quite dangerous to walk down the street after 11 or 12 p.m. You could be easily stopped with anyone who wants your phone or money, and he could even punch you and so on. So here it's or impossible or almost impossible, and that's the thing that I like, that you first of all you are not afraid, and second, you are not afraid, for example, for your children who will play on the street or go somewhere to the bar if they are grown-ups already. Second thing which I like here is that the understanding that something is always happening. For example, streets are, the roads actually are being fixed, new markup being painted on the streets, on the roads. Always some trees are planted. So the understanding that your taxes are not only passed for something useless, but they passed for something good for people. It's nice to know. And second, I think the understanding that you as a citizen have your rights, and there are laws not for the people who have money, but also for people who have no money and have no good relations with the proper persons, is also good to know. And on the other side, Israel is considered as a startup nation, but as my manager told me, he is a suburb, he was born in Israel, that this is only on paper. And all these innovations and startups are actually being exported to another markets. They are exported abroad. And what you can see here inside is a bit different. And customer service is actually could be much, much better. And for example, banking system could work much better in the perspective of user orientation. And also there is a thing that for Russian or for European or for American, I think it's not so easy to get used to the way people here behave, because it is East, and there is no private there is no privacy and private area, and you can be easily stopped by anyone in the center of the street with questions, and you will see kind of impoliteness from your point of view. And the only thing is you have to just get used to it.
Pavel, thank you very much for this talk. Thank you very much for alehadash.com, for this amazing web resource for all Olim Chadashim all over the world. It was Pavel Markin, and Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.